We got 6 mini games left to go, and I'm excited. We've got to find that challenge item. What will it be this time? Will it be books?
Attention girls. Find the MP3 players and place them on the pedestals in the right order.
We're going to the library to find MP3 players. I can see that. You know, that's what I would go to a library for. My wings are bothering me. I feel like I shouldn't be having wings right now, but I do. Well, at least I'm not the only one with the problem of my face or other people's faces appearing in random objects. It actually happens to the scary people that are just kind of chasing me around as well, so hopefully we will find the face that matches me and can therefore continue on our great voyage of finding MP3 players. And therefore we can escape this house. Oh, we made a thing. I'm still not quite sure what that means, but sometimes it makes that sound. I wonder if that means that someone found the thing with my face on it or something, and that it was over here-ish. I'm honestly not sure. But, oh well. We're just gonna continue running along until we find that A button, I guess. Come on, Teresa. You've done this before. You've seen the things that no one else has seen. It has to be here somewhere. Is it this? Excellent. We have found the extremely tiny white table where we can't really place anything on, and found the 4 MP3 players to take us on to a dance step beat line thing. Perfect. Press buttons as they cross the beat line in time with the music.
Welcome to all you Barbie fans out there in video game land.
I am in
We're
video
here
game
in the
land.
library, where Closets put together a cool dancing challenge for the girls called Dance Off.
I'm still impressed that Closet was the name they chose for the butler. But oh my goodness, this is moving at the speed of sound. This is gonna be 3 minutes of me just sitting here. Perfect. Wow. I can't even hold it in one hand because I have
Come
to.
on, Barbie.
Oh wow.
It's not over yet.
They are
Surprised
making me look bad.
you found that at all.
What?
Rocco.
Man, Closet is not being nice to me right now. Closet is being a jerk. But we are dancing the way that the world intended us.
I loves me the good stuff.
Again, I could see this being a multiplayer.
Seriously?
I don't know. I don't
What's
understand
going on here?
how this is not a multiplayer game. There's already 4 characters on screen pretty much all the time. Every game could easily be placed in like 4 screens. I think
nailed it.
some games
Looking
are
good.
on 4 screens. But no, we're just gonna be
way
dancing
cool.
for 3 minutes
Wow,
with
that was
music
brilliant,
that
Barbie.
hopefully won't be copyright
awesome.
infringing. It actually
That's
is
one for
pretty
Team Barbie.
surprising to me how little singing there has been in this game so far, and I'm kind of okay with that
My bad.
because that always makes it a bit
that didn't
scary
go
for
well,
people who
did
make YouTube
Way to
videos.
go, Nikki.
There you go. We have got
Way
this
to go,
dance under
Barbie.
control, sort of, until we don't anymore.
This has got to stop.
What? How does this have to stop?
This can't happen to me.
This.
Teresa's kicking some goals.
Even the
this
characters
round.
in the game don't want to play this game anymore, apparently,
Come on,
because
Nikki. You've got what it
everyone's
takes.
like, this can't happen to me. This make it stop. Why are we here? But I guess when a
Don't give up,
story is
Raquel.
get out of the house
This is so
because you're trapped by
like
your evil robot butler who forces you to play video games,
That was amazing.
then I guess there is a chance that your guests, your doll guests,
My bad.
might be a bit bothered. It's
Way
actually
to
becoming
go,
quicker and
Barbie.
quicker as well, which is kind
That
of
was
neat.
way cool.
Nikki,
But
it's not all bad.
I have to be honest, like
There's
so
always
far,
next time.
aside from it not being a multiplayer game, even though it should be,
I messed that up.
it's just kind of a bunch of games, really. Like, it's definitely not the worst game.
Well
I was a
done,
bit
Barbie.
worried because I
Don't
looked
back
up
down,
Taurus,
Nikki. Keep going.
Taurus games,
Surprised
because
you found
I was
that
wondering what
at
they
all.
did, and they were the publisher of this game. And according to GameSpot, they're also
Teresa's on a
the
roll.
they're also the
scores.
publisher for Groom and Glam Pups.
Save the best
Which
for
made me a bit
last,
worried,
Barbie.
because
I get
Groom
it.
and Glam Pups was quite possibly one of the worst games I've played in my life.
Well done, Barbie.
So in that sense,
You nailed it,
I'm
Raquel.
kind of impressed with what they delivered this time around. But we have shown the most glam of dance routines, with an extra 10 seconds so we can see some dance moves. Oh, we could actually just press buttons to do random dances, but I didn't pay attention. Oh, yeah. And then
I feel like a princess.
sometimes it's close and sometimes it's just really not. But we unlocked a new game and a minigame, and therefore we are able to see what
Some
Barbie
of
has to
the
say about
girls
this.
need to work on their moves. I mean, they're so clumsy, they could be my backup dancers. Wait, that came out wrong.
Ryan, again, not a very positive person, which is unfortunate. Saying we're clumsy when we are obviously showing.
Ha 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 ha. On to the next room for more fun and games.
They obviously couldn't think of anything. I don't even remember where my train of thought was, but so far we've had horrible puns for pretty much every room, and then there's let's continue. Library books. But then again, we searched for MP3 players in the library, so I'm not really sure where they were going with that whole ordeal. Let's find the hidden challenge item in the room.
Step 1. Find the stage lights. Step 2. Place them on the correct pedestal.
Stage lights. Stage lights. That's what I would look for in my lobby, had I had one. But no, I don't get a lobby. I don't even get to move the camera around. But I do get to look at a picture of my children once the camera stops not showing it. But we got a green bow clip, so overall, I am pretty impressed with what we've managed to accomplish so far. Light pink leggings. Oh, let's see if we can find something to go with light pink. No, this is still pretty much the way to go. Maybe we've got some light... Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's my shoes? There they are. They are well hidden. Why would you put shoes in the top right and then, like, leggings in the bottom right? I don't understand, but those are not the choices I'm allowed to make. I'm gonna wear something a bit more clashing because I've been a fairy princess for too long. Jesus. That one. I have decided that this matches now. Nothing to worry about. We just need to look at our poodles. And our poodles contain... possibly nothing, but I found a face in a painting, so that's good. Yeah, the poodles contain no information. My face appeared on me. What does it mean? Oh, hey. So it should show it whenever, like, my face is shown. I guess the others have just been pretty bad at actually finding it. Why is she in the wardrobe? She's just changing clothing. She just changed into that. That's just randomly while we were searching. That's incredible. I am incredibilized right now. But will we ever find the last face, which will show us where the last spotlight for our lobby is? I don't know. Was kind of hoping the piano would start playing the moment she touched that. That's just one minor thing that's kind of bothering me. Like, they could have made... They have a lot of little animations for everything, but they have no sound for anything at all. It's just like... for just everything. And... I don't know. I think that could have had a little bit more effort put into it, but what are you gonna do? We're just gonna run around poking every single item in the room, just like we've done the 4 previous rooms, and see if anything at all is gonna show the last spot. Okay, cool. Meant to do that. Very good. Strike your best runway poses and copy your opponents to win. Use the D-pad, or use the not D-pad, while walking down a runway to strike a pose.
This is the mini-game challenge that the girls have all been waiting for. Closets converted the living room into a huge fashion show, and the centerpiece is an awesome catwalk. Finally,
Awesome.
we're gonna see the girls go head-to-head, strutting their stuff and posing for the cameras. I think Closet's onto a winner here with Strike a Pose.
Strike a pose. Yeah, great. Okay, we got this, you guys. We're gonna make this so complicated that they'll never guess it, and they'll be like, wow, we're not ready for this. Let's see how they're doing.
Surprised you found that at all.
What?
Rock out.
This is
Why does he say
my
that?
thing.
They are lost.
It's not all bad. There's always next time.
Wow, Ken. Wow, that's not a nice thing to say at all. It's not the worst I've ever seen. I mean, you'll have more chances than just this one. I mean, come on. Can't you be a little bit more positive than that? I've already
Way
forgotten
to
the
go,
entire
Barbie.
order. So I'm kind of hoping
You
that
ripped
my...
that up, Raquel.
Raquel!
Scores big time.
Oh, I messed up the last one. That's unfortunate. But we tried. I should get a gold star for that at least. Maybe I should actually pay attention to the arrows, but at the same time, I'm just impressed that this is a game. This part kind of reminds me of Groom and Glam Pups, because this was basically the entire game.
Totally awesome!
Totally awesome. I like the fireplace though.
I chipped a nail.
Oh no. Someone chipped a nail. I don't know who, because everyone looks the same and pretty much sounds the same to me as well, but there you go. Someone chipped a nail, and it's kind of disastrous, not gonna lie. It's quite possibly the worst thing that I've seen so far. Though I have to also admit that the catwalk in Groom and
That
Glam
was
Pups was a lot better than
amazing.
this one. But then again,
go,
this one
Mickey.
sort of fits this style, as everything stalls. Whereas in that
You
one,
can do it,
everything was
Teresa.
dogs. You can do it, Teresa. You just didn't. I got 30. I don't know what that means, but you know, 30, and they got
So
less.
Totally perfect.
And it's totally perfect. Oh god. Nikki's still pretty happy, and then I think it's Teresa who's like, eh, and then there's like the other one who's like, I should rethink everything. But I'm still ahead of Teresa. No, I don't think I have to worry about being last for any time soon. They haven't had any more difficult mini
Really
games
not
like
fair
the
for
first
me
one.
to compete against the other girls on the runway. They don't have my style, my grace. Yeah, I said it.
You were last place.
I'm okay.
You fell down because of that brag. So this teaches girls, if you brag like that, you're gonna fall down, and everyone is gonna be like, don't brag or you'll fall, and you'll be like, I
If
understand.
we do
now."
not go to the next room, you will all turn into couch potatoes.
And it's telling people to move into different rooms during the day, so it's teaching people to move. Man, this is an inspiring game. At least they put little check marks behind every room, because I would probably forget. I'm excited for the makeup room. Maybe we're gonna find some library books here that we can put on pedestals. Search the room to find your challenge. Oh god, this is not God why. Not God why.
Step 1. Find the makeup bags. Step 2. Put them on the right pedestal.
You know, at least he's believable as a robot, because he's reusing the exact same dialogue with 2 words replaced. Just like a robot would do. Like, it's when you call someone, you get their voicemail, and it's, this is the voicemail of 3, 5, 6, 9, 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Like, you know. I'm impressed by the performance of that robot. I'm sure that in the credits we're going to see who is playing as the robot in the real life world. I wonder if that just means that we unlock something or something, because that symbol seems to imply that we've done something. This is the biggest brush I've ever seen! Who's gonna use this? Like, this brush is twice as big as Barbie's entire body. Maybe even more. Like, she doesn't need a brush that big, but what do I know? I don't know anything about fashion. I mean, I'm already putting handbags in the wrong places, so obviously I am not qualified for this. No, I just put it there. You are doing everything wrong that I would probably do wrong the exact same way. Which I currently am? Wait. Huh. That's odd. I thought I already placed one there, but I guess not. I'm gonna see over here if we can't change our shoes, because this is very, very important to me. I do like the orchid, though. It looks so blue. I say orchid, but it's actually turquoise, and this makes quite a large difference. And I'm very sorry that I've made such a grand mistake. Where's the... I want to wear the crow one. It says black fairy skirt, but it looks more like a crow to me. Perfect. Now we are ready to find the hidden makeup boxes and put them on the pedestals. Did we find out? No, we still have one more. It's over here! I'm spinning in happiness! That's what people do when they're cheerful. They spin with delight. Unlocking the next minigame, which is... apply makeup faster than your opponent to win Makeup Madness. I'm excited. Move the mouse over the dot. What? But I don't have a mouse. I'm playing with a gamepad.
Oh no! You're not gonna believe this! Closet's gone and locked the girls in the makeup room because Raquel smudged her lipstick. And if that wasn't enough, he's also switched up the mini-game to include emergency makeup training. The name of the game is Makeup Madness, and I've got a feeling that's exactly what we're gonna get.
Oh, yeah, okay. We're just gonna use the, we are gonna use the mouse because the gamepad just doesn't seem to do anything, like, no matter what I do. So if you don't have a mouse, this game is gonna be tricky, especially if you play on Wii U, I guess, because they don't even have mouses, mice, mizzles. But yeah, we are applying makeup in a fashion that would probably cause an accident
Way to go, Barbie!
when tried in the real world, but, you know. Let's just assume that we just have giant heads at our disposal to do super quick makeup practice like this. Which actually reminds me that one of the reasons why this show is actually pretty good is that they're actually pretty good at making references. Like, there's an Indiana Jones reference
Good one, Nikki.
in the 2 episodes of the... Oh my god. I can powder like a crazy person. And our giant head span around so quickly that all their makeup was gone and had to be reapplied. This is by far the greatest game I've ever played. It reminds me of Hammer Fight. I'm sorry. But yeah, we, for the next 1 minute and 38 seconds, we're gonna move the cursor around lines while our compadres in Makeup Crime are trying to do the same thing, only are doing it drastically slowly for some reason. Which I can understand, it's important. I'm pretty much just doing this so I can get to the puffing event again, because it is very puffy. Like, I want to see someone do that in real life, where just an entire cloud of makeup appears around their face and boom, all their makeup is done. This is probably a really bad idea to actually even try in real life, but still, it would be pretty great to see someone do that. Great work, Nikki. Very good. Robot. Hi. My name is Closet. Closet is still such a good name, though. I mean...
One for
Raquel! It pretty much
Barbie,
only
you're such a winner.
talks about
Just
her
like me.
closet wardrobe thing. So Closet works really well. They are also not doing the powdering nearly as excited as I am.
That was
Like, I kind of expected Teresa to just powder the entire face instantaneously, considering her
Wow, that
previous
was
endeavors
brilliant, Barbie.
in literally everything Teresa's ever done in her life. But I guess we're just gonna assume that Teresa's not that excited about applying makeup
Teresa's
to
on
a
a
giant
roll.
head. Which is a shame, really, because we really... Considering the giant brush we had, it seems that giant items are the only things we have available, and it would be kind of awkward to use this on an actual face. So, what are you gonna do? Did we win? I don't know, I got 38, and they got not 38
I feel like a princess.
at all. But Barbie feels like a princess. An island princess, perhaps even. Which is great. I'm happy now. Everything in my life has meaning once more.
Closet said we all needed makeovers.
Wow.
But I think his look could use some freshening. Like, maybe some shadow on that big eye of his. Oh, Closet!
Closet literally is nothing but a big eye, but, you know, it's worth a shot. You should draw on your robot, see what happens. Probably be fine. Excellent.
Makeup classes are now over. Please head out the door.
He stopped making puns, and this kind of bothers me as well, because his puns were so good. But now it's just like, we're done. Let's leave.